emotions that went into it after you won?
I was wrestling. I don't think I did that well of a job of moving my feet that match. Chip was doing a really good job of holding me in. He had a tight, or whatever. He had a tight hold on me. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's just continually wrestling. You don't know when the opportunities are going to come to score. And we kind of got in a little roll around, and I got a takedown in bags. That ended up being the difference. And you know, those are just like situations we work in practice. You know, whether it's a short time go where you need to get a score, or it's a longer go, you put yourself in those positions in your head, even though you're in practice. You know, you see Pittsburgh in your head. Our coaches do a good job at emphasizing that, and so I'm really grateful to have the practice room I have, and coaches that prepare me to, you know, get those moves and put the points on the board in big matches.
Drew, you are an Iowa kid, right?
Yep.
You know the history of Northern Iowa wrestling.
Yes.
When was the last time they won a national championship, and have you dreamt of being the next?
Definitely dreamt. Tony Davis was the last one in 2000, I believe. And just to be able to have the opportunity to even be here. I mean, I got teammates that work just as hard as I do. And, you know, their tournament didn't go the way they wanted it to. So when I'm out there, I'm not only representing myself, but my teammates, my coaches, the university, my family. So I'm just excited and grateful for the opportunity to be here.
Drew, given the fact that, you know, you finished your high school career without a state title, but now you're on the stage to be able to compete for a national title, can you put that in perspective a little bit?
I kind of touched on it yesterday in an interview. I was asked what it felt like last year not to All-American after All-American in the previous year. And I said, like, you know, it's just a fire was burning inside, you know. It's just fuel for the fire. And when you don't get the accolades as a younger guy or a younger kid coming in, you have this chip on your shoulder, like, you want to prove something. You already know it inside of you, and you got some coaches that believe in you, but you want to prove it to everyone else. And maybe a little bit prove it to yourself, just to, you know, let yourself know how high of a caliber of an athlete you are. So, I mean, just from day one, I had Coach Pugh believed in me, and he helped put that self-belief in me, and help build on it throughout my 5 years here.
Anything else, guys?
So, Drew, other side of the bracket, Max Dean just knocked off Miles Martin. You guys have had some battles, including last year's NCAA tournament.
Yep.
Tell me what you're looking forward to with that match.
It's always a good scrap. Max he's a strong guy. He might be one of the strongest guys I've wrestled as far as strength goes. And he's a scrapper. He's going to scrap for 7 minutes plus if he needs to. And so I'm going out, guns blazing, you know. What do I have to protect? Right? I have this opportunity to represent my university, my teammates, my coaches, and I'm gonna run away with it.
Last question for Drew.
I guess, you know, Jim Nelson Portal career, you built a nice lead going into the third, and then you get that little tilt there right at the end. What was your thinking? You didn't panic there. What was your thought process there?
I mean, like I said earlier, we get put in situations in the practice room where you got to deal with that. Maybe you're down 2 points in that situation where I need to get out, go get a score to even win. So I'm just ready to wrestle in those situations. Coaches do a good job of just telling us to stay consistent throughout the match. You know, no highs and lows. You're just steady the whole time, and you can see it there in the corner. There, telling me just control my breathing in those situations, keep your breath under control, and you know, just wasn't wavered by the situation.
All right, congrats, Drew.
Thank you.